role of a member of the National Assembly. Honorable Speaker, the constitutional legislative role is one which the Constitution itself has not limited and hence cannot be stifled by anyone, including the committee of this House, either by statute or even by rules of this House. It is therefore within the constitutional right of a member of this House to propose amendments. I am on a point of order, Mr. Speaker.
Honorable TJ, you are aware and you know you are quite a seasoned member of this House. Let us do this. Let's allow the Honorable. I'll give you your opportunity, but allow him to conclude. I'm sure it will not take another minute.
No, Speaker, I mean, it's a matter that I have researched on, and for record of this House, the Speaker and Honorable TJ should give me my space. So, Mr. Speaker, it is only the Speaker who can order for the withdrawal of proposed amendments if the proposed amendments fall on three things, Mr. Speaker. One, where the proposed amendments are unconstitutional. Two, where the proposed amendments have a money bill provisions in terms of Article 114 of the Constitution. Or three, offend any standing order, including Standing Order 133(5), which provides that a member cannot move amendments that, among other things, expand the scope of the bill or are inappropriate. Those are the only three instances, Mr. Speaker, where the Speaker of the National Assembly can reject an amendment by a member. Mr. Speaker, indeed, the powers of the Speaker to make a determination on whether any proposed motion or amendment or proposed amendments to a bill are unconstitutional or contrary to the rules of this House are anchored in Standing Order 47, subsection 3. It is worth noting, Mr. Speaker, that Standing Order 131 on harmonization.
Honorable Duale, let's get this specific issue that, what is it?
Mr. Speaker, sir, you Duale, although rises on a point of order, but the context of his discussion is an intervention. I have something which is out of order in terms of the order of the House. Mr. Speaker, is it in order for the member for Garissa Town to make an intervention on a paper for which there has been no motion before the House to debate? Is it that we can discuss a paper laid before us in anticipation of debate without a motion, a proper motion brought before us for debate? Is that in order?
Now, the Honorable Kajwang, and take your seat, Honorable Duale. The Honorable Kajwang. First of all, I have not heard the Honorable Duale asking the House to discuss this particular thing. What he's actually doing is seeking the Speaker's ear. But even as he does that, you also must be very clear, Honorable Duale, even before you finish. You must also be very clear, because you have indicated that the Speaker can only do this and that. Is there anything the Speaker has done thus far? Absolutely not. So in terms of, and as you do it, the Honorable Duale, because as you finish, I also want you to look at the order paper for today. So probably you'll be able to see whether there are any issues that are arising. But in due time, the Honorable Duale, in due time, I'll be making a communication to to give you directions on how we are going to handle the committee of the whole House. So you can finish having that in mind.
Mr. Speaker,
it may not be necessary for me to give any.
As the member for Garissa Town, I have all the rights to seek guidance from the Speaker. And Mr. Speaker, Honorable TJ Kajwang should relax. You are not there to interpret. You don't read my mind. You didn't sleep where. You are not in my house when I was drafting this. So relax. You are the member for Ruaraka. I am the member for Township. Have your space. I will give you your space. Mr. Speaker, my matter is on the report which has been tabled. And Mr. Speaker, all that I'm asking, if you read recommendation 2 that says this committee of JLAC recommends that the amendments of the following members should not be discussed. That, Mr. Speaker, having read for you the 3 categories, that should be expunged from the report that was tabled, and you must give direction. And Mr. Speaker, it is not the power of the committee. A committee, Mr. Speaker, is an extension of the House. A committee cannot deny me outside the 3 items.
Okay.
133(5), 114 of the Constitution, and where the matter is unconstitutional.
Okay.
Mr. Speaker, if we allow this to continue, it will set a bad precedent, and I ask you to expand recommendation 2 so that we can move and